entertainmentbuddha.com.
Hey everyone, Matt Haywood from entertainmentbuddha.com bringing you the second episode in our newly launched by RP3 himself series 15 Minutes of Fame. So real quick, in 15 Minutes of Fame, what we do, we'll have an EB staffer play a game, any game, new game, old game, doesn't matter, it's a game. They'll play the game for 15 minutes. So what I'm doing now, that doesn't count as playing. So the clock for 15 Minutes of Fame will start as soon as the staffer, or in today's episode, whenever's episode, me. So as soon as I start controlling the game, I'll start the clock. I'll incorporate some very amateur bootleg looking countdown animation in the corner of the video. So those of you watching at home on YouTube.com, Entertainment Buddha, can watch the clock tick down. Because once it hits 15 minutes, I'm done playing, can't show you anymore. Got it? Good. Let's get the show on the road. So, in tonight's episode of 15 Minutes of Fame, if you could not tell by the banner staring you in the face for the past minute and a half, I am playing ScreamRide, which is coming out next Tuesday for the Xbox One. It's a game created by the makers of Zoo Tycoon, Rollercoaster Tycoon. I describe it, the best way I can describe it is it's SSX minus the snowboards meets Angry Birds meets Rollercoaster Tycoon. So think about that. Take those three ingredients, mix them up in a pot, you get ScreamRide. Alright, so let's check it out. I can only show you a few parts of the game because it's still under embargo. Reviews go live next Monday night, so make sure to check the entertainmentbuddha.com for my final impressions. So anything I'm stating in here, these are not final impressions. These in no way indicate my final review score. But I'll kind of tell you what I've thought as I've been playing the game the past couple of days. Sound good? Deal? Alright, awesome. So, let's get the show on zero. Yeah, so it's also coming out for the Xbox 360. Sorry about that. $40 on Xbox One, $30 on Xbox 360. I guess the current gen is worth $10 more. Alright, so let's do it. Alright, let me get my clock ready. Actually, just kidding. We're going to start the clock yet. We got a little more intro to go. So, ScreamRide. What is it? I don't really know. It's a very unique game, but I can show you some of the modes. So we have Career. That's what I'll be spending my time in. In Career, there are 3 game types. You have ScreamRide, which is where you just kind of race along a track, try to build up a score, and beat your friends on the leaderboard. That's where it's at. It's really about earning the best rating possible so you can watch yourself jump above your competition. Nothing like talking a little shit about kicking someone's ass driving roller coasters. Alright, then there's Demolition Expert, where you're not on a roller coaster per se, but you're on this big arm that has like a pod at the end, and you can control the velocity of the arm, and you wing it at structure and try to knock them down. Last mode is Engineer, where a part of the track is missing and you have to reshape it, hopefully making the ride exciting, enjoyable for the crash test dummies. Alright, and then there is a sandbox for those of you who want to go God mode on ScreamRide and create your own diabolical roller coaster tracks or demolition derbies. You name it, you got it. Alright, so let's get started. Let me get the clock ready to go. Alright, we'll start with Series 1, Populous Labs. We'll be doing the ScreamRider variety. Alright, so my goal is to see if I can get that last star. It's all about getting that gold status. Have not started controlling anything yet, so the clock will not begin.
Use the turbo to boost your speed. Push the
I'll skip
G-forces
these.
to the
Still
brake
not
by
controlling.
relying on
Still
2
not controlling. Alright, here we go. The clock has begun.
Great.
Alright, so very simple controls. Right trigger makes you go.
Bonus.
Left trigger makes you brake.
Good.
And X
Bonus.
can help you earn turbo, where A allows you to use turbo. You can only use earn turbo once you go through sections of track with this blue, like, glowy stuff on it. The key is to not hit X until the very end, which I've been failing at, to be honest with you. So right there, that was a decent one. I can also steer a little bit, help my people lean. By doing so, I can get the car up on 2 wheels, which actually adds to a score multiplier. Alright, let's see how I did.
New best screen rating. ScreamRide test status.
Yeah, new
Pass.
best. Alright,
Greater
so I did
screens
improve upon my
achieved.
score.
Well done.
Greater screens achieved, and I went ahead of my buddy on the leaderboard. There's only 2 of us right now because, again, this is a pre-release version of ScreamRide. This is, we get it early, media things, you name it. So Game Guy's actually the games writer over at the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette, so Post-Gazette. That's why he's showing up there. So it's just me and him, and I just beat him. So yay for me. Let's try another one. So like I said, coming into ScreamRide, I really didn't know what to think. I'll be honest, I didn't have high expectations, but after spending time with it the past couple of nights, it's growing on me. I don't want to say it's growing on me like a fungus, but it's growing on me. I look forward to playing it, especially the engineering mode, which I'll get to here in a little bit. That's easily becoming the standout mode for me. Where ScreamRide here, this is kind of the SSX element of the game. I mean, we're not obviously doing flips or tricky, fakey McTwisties, but you are trying to live life on the edge a little bit. It's all about speed, popping off the track, riding, you know, two track deals. And that leaderboard, man. I mean, that's really what reminded me of the SSX part, was the leaderboard, just that desire to beat your friends. There we go. Keep that turbo up.
Turbo depleted. Bonus. Home stretch. Perfect.
Alright, still doing better than my best time.
Good.
Woo!
Bonus. Track complete. ScreamRider passed. Unlucky. I'm sure you can do better.
Ooh, not good. Not good. Alright, one more level of ScreamRider and we'll move on to Demolition Expert. Should have plenty of time on the clock here in this second episode of 15 Minutes of Fame, exclusively on entertainmentbuddha.com. Yeah. A little over 11 minutes, just about 11 minutes.
Use the turbo to boost your speed. Push.
Your ultimate goal here is to make these jerk-offs as happy as possible and sick. You want to thrill them. You want to make them scream! So they like their turbo. Woo! It's all about that bonus. And here we go. Engage rockets. Oh, I love the ragdoll effects. So what the hell happened there? Well, I mean, not all tracks end with you just gracefully pulling into the station. Some shoot you into buildings. That's ScreamRide for you, people.
New best screen
All right, so let's
rating.
go back to the world map, and we will. Ooh, I got a new best. So, like I said, that mode, ScreamRider, it's got that SSX feel. It's got that desire to beat people on the leaderboard, improve upon your score. Can you beat yourself? Can you beat your friends? I love it. All right, let's check out Demolition Expert. So in this mode, this is the Angry Birds component. You literally, you have you got these people in this pod, and you've got this arm that spins around, and you can control the speed, and you can control the kind of the direction of the shot. And your entire goal here is to knock down these buildings. All right, so we'll go for a middle shot here. Up my speed a little bit. And all we gotta do is hold down A and launch. So hopefully I can hit that sign, get some extra points. Yeah.
Critical distraction.
Mega damage. Broke the car.
Severe damage. Structure collapsing.
There we go. Yeah, I figured that whole thing was gonna go.
Reading unstable conditions.
Yeah. So there you go. Like you gotta get that score multiplayer going.
Building collapse inevitable.
Or would we call it a multiplier? Alright, so now I'm gonna focus my attention over here. Change my angle a little bit. And launch. Little under, nah, just about right. Whack. Alright, like I said, for sake of time, we will skip. Alright, so now I'm gonna have to, again, increase my angle and speed. I want to get it out there to that deep one. It's like listen to the people in the pod. Oh, I'm gonna miss the sign. Alright, I got it. Sweet.
Compromised. Demolition level critical.
Right. Do the same thing over on this side. Oh, terrible. Oh, like, skipped it! It's like skipping rocks! Oh, not high enough to do any damage. Yeah, so until I figured out you could just hold down A and kind of slow down time, this mode was extremely difficult. If you can imagine. Doing a lot of rock skipping. Sorry for the nasally voice. I know it sounds like I have 2 tampons shoved up my nostrils, but getting over a sickness. Besides, it's not a tampon up the nose type of evening. We'll go deep again. Stay on target. Stay on target. Boom. Alright. And that is Demolition Expert.
Building collapsing. Riders, please enjoy your swim. New best screen rating. Demolition achieved.
I got a little more, just about 5 minutes left in 15 minutes of fame.
Species is generally expert.
Bam!
ScreamWorks
Eat it, game guy.
level
Love it!
Achieved.
Yes! Alright, commendations. So that just means I've unlocked the next tier. Alright, let's check out engineering. So in this mode, like I mentioned earlier, we have a course built for us. So it's not like Sandbox, where in Sandbox you have a blank slate. You build whatever you want. In engineering here, there's an existing course. You have to build the missing section. and hopefully make it exciting
You
enough
have
that
the talent
the
required to build a
ScreamRiders
winner
or the
tomorrow
crash
by
test
solving a
dummies have a good
series of
time. That's where you get your
construction
pumps.
challenges.
Alright, so I have to take this all the way towards this square, somewhat stop sign looking piece out there. But we want to kind of make things a little exciting. So we're kind of coming on an up climb, so I'm going to continue that up a little bit, build up some momentum. Not too much though. Bow it back out. You do kind of want to extend to it. I mean, you have a limited amount of track, which you can see up there at the top. But you also just don't want to connect the dots, because then you're not going to get a great rating from your streamers. Put a little angle in the track.
Remember, safety is our #2 goal here at
Looks like fun. I have a feeling my guys are gonna die right about that section, but we'll give it a try. It's bringing them back out of the loop. We're gonna need a little speed. Try to straighten this out. Turn back again. Trying to put little corkscrews in this bad boy too. Alright, we're connected. So now all that's left is we're going to send the dummies down the course. So this is all controlled by the AI. We're just spectators. Alright, let's see what we do. See what we can do. So my goal is to try to not obviously derail the train and knock a bunch of people off out to the ocean as they fall to their deaths. This still is not my section. This is all existing. Alright, here we go. Alright. Up a hill. Woo! Oh! Oh! We lost one! I guess only one. That's not that bad. Woo! Yeah, not your typical roller coaster. You never know. I'm sure it will show up in Japan one of these days.
Until the reclamation team arrives. Test passed.
Alright, so that is engineering.
Efforts to improve noted. Continued application will be necessary if you wish to improve your score. 100% complete.
Yes, I didn't beat my
Total
score.
success by any measure.
We got just about a minute left. Maybe we can go back and check out the next series where things get a little more interesting. I'm feeling the pressure. I can feel the clock. Alright, so we are in Series 1. Let's check out Series 2. We'll do ScreamRider, because it's quickest. Oh, less than a minute! No! Please! 15 minutes of fame, let me get through this.
Use the turbo to boost your speed. Push the G-forces. Great.
Got the old Mario Kart boost there, so I get a nice bit of turbo. Whoa! There, cowboy. Ho! Alright, no turbo.
Bonus. Good. Good. Great.
Oh no, the timer went off. No, too late is right.
Good.
Well,
Turbo expended.
you know the name of the game, people. It's 15 minutes of fame. So that is it for ScreamRide. Hopefully you enjoyed what you saw. Hopefully you liked the concept behind 15 minutes of fame here on youtube.com/entertainmentbuddha. Again, I'm Matt Haywood. I just showed off ScreamRide, which is coming out next week for both the Xbox 360 and Xbox One. $39.99 on the Xbox One, $29.99 on the Xbox 360. Can't really give you my... Oh, great. Way to go, Kinect. Still got the old Power Rangers timer stop going. Hey, Kinect, thanks. Anyway, so like I said, ScreamRide's coming out next week for both of the Microsoft consoles. Can't give you any final impressions. Early impressions, though, are, like I said, it's grown on me over the past couple of days. I look forward to playing it. I especially enjoy the engineer mode here in the career, which means I'll probably love playing in the sandbox, which I haven't really dove into yet. That's where I can just build anything that my demented little brain comes up with. So, Matt Haywood signing off of 15 minutes of fame for ScreamRide. Make sure to go to entertainmentbuddha.com on a daily basis, because myself, my staff, we aim to make you a better geek, one post at a time.
entertainmentbuddha.com